Hi, it's Anne. Remember I made these for little watercolor paper studies, and I used my different inks that I had. Usually I just use my Daler and Rowney or my Liquitex, but I wanted to try these out because I had them. Today I'm just going to embellish them a little bit. I'm going to use Gelli roll, black and white. Then I've got this Copic multi-liners. These ones, also in black. And I've got rotring Tikki graphite 0.3 pigmented ink. This is actually my favorite. These are all color fast. They don't go away over time. As I said to you, I'm not sure about all these inks. I know this one is I know this one is a great one to use. I use it all the time in my art. This Daler and Rowney or the Liquitex acrylic ink, artist ink. This is this one. As you can see, I've taken off a lot of my colors, but it didn't. Usually it works very fine for me. I don't know why this happened. I think I maybe messed up with the spray bottles. This one is this Winsor & Newton inks. This is very, very old. I don't know, 20 years maybe or something, but they are still working. Some of them have a little bit of residue underneath, you can see there. This one actually hasn't got any. My brown unfortunately dried up on me. This one isn't also not a pigment, but I only used the green and the red for this one. I did use my bamboo skewer to make a few lines in all of them. And then this one, I used my Parker Quink. This is what you put in your Parker pens. I don't know how light fast this is, these three. I don't know if you can use them in conjunction with your other inks and stuff in your art. I haven't tried that yet. Usually I just go, but I don't like to use things that can maybe dull or lose color. Then this one actually, it's almost one of my favorites because of the pinkish, blackish colors that it made. I hope you can see this. Let me just start with this one. This one is just black. I only had black, so I usually use Antelope Brown or Payne's Grey. This one is not that great for me. This one is these ones. Now actually they bled also a lot. Let me just see if that's in focus. They also bled nicely. I love this background shrubs that they made there in the back. And I like the feathery bits that these also made. I'm just not sure how they will hold up over time. Then this one is the Parker Quink. It's the one they put in your pens. It also bled nice and made a little bit of dendrites and things that I think is very, very, very beautiful. I've got one that I use bleach in with the inks. I will show you that one. Actually I had to remember to do that, but I forgot. It's not bad for me. I also don't know how the longevity is on this. I hope you can see this, all these nice dendrites and stuff that it made. Then this one is the Quink. No, the black permanent black ink. That's very dramatic for me, and also it made a lot of dendrites and stuff. And I love the purpley pinkish color that it gave me at the back. So if I had to choose the color wise, I would like this one the most. But I don't know if it's dry now enough, but I also add a little bit of residue. You can see there's still picking up. It's like it's almost a little bit, it's better now, but it was, I don't know, very sticky, and it got on your hands everywhere. With these ones dried fine. So without any further talking, I'm just going to show you. This one needs a little bit of living, excuse me, it needs a little bit of darkening and stuff. So I'm just going to use this Tikki graphite pen, and I'm just going to make a few scribbles. I'm not going to do too much, as I want the ink to really rather be the main focus here. But you can see there, I just don't know which one died on me. I'm not sure. These ones strike up quickly. That's the only problem I've got with this jelly rolls. Otherwise they are very nice. So you can see I'm just putting a little bit of light onto some of my branches, not too much. This one I'm not sure. I will see if the white is going to show up on this. You can see it needs a little bit darker stuff, but I'm just blotting it with my finger a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh. So you can always tinker on these if you maybe feel it didn't come out to your liking, but it's actually a nice exercise to you know, to learn about your highlights and your shadows and all those type of things. You actually learn a lot, and it's so nice when these things bleed into one another and it makes all these unexpected lines. This one is already also dying on me. Just see this one. I know one of them. Okay, this one is better, but I'm just blotting it anyway. I don't like these hard colors or harsh colors. I don't know how you can. I hope you can see it on camera because I'm it's so small and so detailed that I don't know if you can see anything. This one is actually don't need any darkening. You can see, I will show you now up close. This one actually as well, but you can see I can just maybe, if I can remember which one it was, just take my white and go into the dark areas here and there. And you can lighten it as much as you want. This one was the sticky ink, but I must say it dried rather not too bad. And as this is the strongest and it's the most contrasted, I think it will show up the white also the most. It's almost if my white goes into this color. I'm gonna try again a little bit. I just wanna let it dry first and then I will see. This area got too dark for me. I don't like the very darkness that happened here. Where you can see this one had more color, and as well as this one had the light and the dark areas more. But I think if you want to play with light and shadow, and you've got maybe some of these inks, give it a go and see how it goes. It's almost to this ink color as the pen. I can't get it white. But anyway, I think you get the picture. And I hope you enjoyed these. And if you tried, or there's something you would like to know, I'm gonna put this in the sun anyway and see these three and see what they do over time. This one I don't have to worry about because I know what it does. This Taylor & Rowney Artist Ink. These this three I'm not sure. I will see how they will adapt or they will die. One of those three things or two things. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would love to see you next time. Feel free to ask me anything in the comments if there's maybe something you need to know, and have a lovely day.